Hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Bloch yeah, pretty much dance Booties that I actually got, that I actually did get some time ago for sure, that I've actually decided to use for any of my future ballet cosplays that I currently got, and I do think these actually are quite amazing for sure, and given to, of course, their nature, they actually did do an incredible job functioning both indoors and outdoors for sure, and well, given to what I've actually seen, I think they'll definitely come in handy for when I'll actually go in, well, pretty much any one of my ballet cosplays that I currently got for my next convention, which I am in currently one right now. Again, don't judge my fashion choices. I actually like being in this outfit, especially in this tutu for sure. So don't fucking judge me. But yeah, regardless of that, I really do love these dance booties for what they are, and I think they're definitely going to come in handy, of course, on my part. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. If you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back. Again, just me in this outfit right until you come back. Yeah, it's kind of awkward when you really think about it for sure, but do you know what's even more awkward? Me sitting in this chair in this outfit, not being able to dance to keep things occupied. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, honestly, I'm actually quite impressed that I actually got those boogies for sure, and yeah, like I said, I think they'll definitely come in handy for well, actually go in one of these outfits for my next convention coming up. So yeah, part of me did kind of wish on what would have happened if I would have got those earlier, but again, what can you do? Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, keeping up to, of course, what we've actually pretty much showed off in the last episode, and well, I'm still in this outfit for, of course, this one for sure. I think it's about time that that I would go ahead and talk about another pair of dance booties that I actually got for sure. And well, if you have seen the previous episode for sure, I think I might as well show them off right now. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, these regular pair of dance booties, as you can see here, again made by Bloch for sure, and yeah, I did get these well over a year ago for sure, that I did originally thought was gonna help out with, of course, my ballerina barber cosplay before finding that massive flaw for sure, but in all honesty, I still want to pretty much talk about these for sure, and how well it actually compares to pretty much the ones that I currently got for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, we pretty much know the drill. So let's go ahead and talk about these ones. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we got the introduction out of the way, we can now go ahead and finally talk about these pair of dance booties for sure. Now, I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, how did I manage to obtain these for sure? Well, funny enough is that pretty much from what I've actually from what I can gather for sure, I did end up getting these right around over a year ago, all thanks to help from my mom for sure, who also helped out and of course gave me the pretty much the flux for her dance boogies that I got that I talked about previously for sure, that I did think would actually help out with, of course, one of my ballet cosplays that I actually did for sure, which is, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay for sure, or I guess in this case, Barbara from Genshin Impact as a ballerina for sure, and honestly, to me, I think these would actually help out, and of course, gave me some nice ballet winter wear for sure, to really help out with, of course, on my cosplay, especially during the winter time for sure, and yeah, I did try to get it all in right before Toricon that year, because yeah, it was, of course, really, really cold and snowy out around that time for sure, So yeah, I think you can kind of get the idea for sure. I definitely need to get these for sure, just to help out with, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay for sure. And yeah, I did manage to get these in just in the nick of time for sure, and they actually did turn out great for sure, and could actually help out in the long run. But I guess there's only one slight problem that I just found out for sure, is that unlike the ones that I've actually talked about in the previous episode, these actually don't function outdoors for sure, to which that kind of sucks when you really think about it for sure. I did manage to get these pair of dance boogies, and I can't actually use them outdoors. Yeah, I think you can definitely see that bit of disappointment nonetheless for sure, but don't worry, it's not all bad from Wine King Gather, because, well, I've actually, I figure in favor of course, pretty much using the new pair of dance booties that I actually got. I'm still actually going to make good use of these for sure, but probably in a much more studio-friendly area for, of course, one of my cosplays that I actually got that could help me out in the long run for sure. But regardless on that big of a flaw, I think these actually function kind of similar to, of course, the ones that I talked about previously, and of course, while keeping your feet warm and actually protecting your dance shoes and everything from anything that might harm them for sure, to which is actually quite fascinating for sure. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. And I did manage to get a pair of these all in blue for sure, to which is actually quite nice for sure. And don't worry, there are other colors that have these actually coming for sure, especially since after getting these off of Amazon for sure. So yeah. And of course, like previously for sure, the ones that I currently have is about an extra large size for sure, that will match with my shoe size for sure. So yeah, I guess needless to say, I still think regardless on that big of that problem I actually face for sure, I think these actually are quite nice for sure, but I'm getting way too ahead of myself. So yeah, now that we finally got that out of the way, let's go ahead and finally talk about these. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, we can now go ahead and finally get a good glimpse of course, these boogies for sure. And I think I'll go ahead and start with, of course, this one for sure, to get a good analysis for sure. And yeah, I think give it to what I've actually seen by far. I think pretty much looking at it from Wine King Gather, these actually are actually quite nice in terms of pretty much the way it's actually shaped out. You can definitely see that these actually do look like regular old boots for sure, that you can definitely admire for sure. And for that, I really do think they actually are quite nice to look at for sure. And yeah, you can definitely see the material that they use to make this stand out quite well. Is actually really nice and smooth for sure. And I really do like the way it's actually turned out. And, well, looking upon the bottom of for sure, honestly, it's not that bad from what I've actually seen. I think, I guess if anything, unlike the previous ones that I've actually talked about previously for sure, where they're made for outdoor wear, which kind of makes sense. These I do kind of felt do kind of function quite well in maybe like a flat floor surface area indoors, let alone a studio space for sure, for like warm up and stuff. And I think with what I've actually seen, I really do think these actually are meant to be that way for sure, and I don't blame them to be honest, and I really do think they really pulled off everything they can to make these look good for sure. So yeah, they may not function outdoors for sure, but they can actually function indoors for sure, and would definitely come in handy for, of course, practice wear for sure, and of course for like warm-ups and stuff for sure. So, which I guess is another thing I should mention is, of course, pretty much these dance booties have also been given the name of course, warm-up dance booties for sure. Both these and, of course, the ones I've talked about previously for sure, to give you guys the full idea. So yeah, I guess shape-wise, they really are quite nice for sure, and I guess pretty much, if anything, still actually comes with that adjustable Velcro strap for sure to really adjust them quite well, which I'm not gonna lie is actually quite nice. And I think going along the top, there's also another Velcro strap for sure, just to help pretty much stretch this alga for sure, to really get yourself in there for sure, to which, yeah, I guess it's far different from the ones that I've talked about previously, but they actually are quite nice. So yeah, I guess give it to what I've actually seen by far. I really do admire on how well these pretty much these dance booties actually turned out shape-wise for sure, and give it to what I've actually seen, despite some massive flaws from what I can gather. I really do think they actually are quite impressive for sure. I really do dig on what I've actually seen. So I guess give it to all that, much like what we've done previously. How will they fare up once we try them on? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do, so we might as well get right to it. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we finally got that out of the way, we can now go ahead and try these dance booties on for sure, and thankfully, much like last time, we do have my cell phone camera right down below, showing off my ballet slippers once again for sure. And like I said, if you have seen the previous episode, I guess, if anything, I've decided to go for white tights for this one, as opposed to black, like I did originally for, of course, my cosplay for sure, just for only this one time. And don't worry, I think for a while actually be in this outfit again, and especially for when I'll go out to conventions, I will go back to the black dance tights for, of course, this cosplay for sure. But for now, and for the sake of this demonstration, I'm only sticking to white dance tights for sure, to which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think does help blend in with the red coloring to my ballet slippers for sure. So yeah, can't get enough of it, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, and I guess with that being said, we might as well go ahead and get these on. So I guess I'll go ahead and undo the straps, as you can see here. Okay, that's one. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, looks like we finally got the straps and everything undone. So let's go ahead and get these on for sure. So yeah, here we go. Starting with, of course, this one. Yeah, come on, don't fail me now. So okay, so that's one. So alright, there we go. So yeah, I guess as you can see right down below, I finally got these dance booties on for sure, and yeah, I guess with what I've actually seen by far, I guess pretty much from what I can gather, they really do function quite well for sure, and I guess pretty much if I can stand up for sure, yeah, you can definitely see that they really are quite impressive to actually look at for sure. I really do think with, of course, the pretty much the way it's actually shaped out and everything. I really do think the fit actually quite well for sure. And I really do admire, of course, what they actually pretty much did to, of course, make these look great for sure. So yeah, I guess nonetheless, I really do think these dance booties, as you can see here, really are quite impressive for sure. And yeah, I guess if anything, they actually do correspond with, of course, what I currently got on for sure. So yeah, I guess give it to what I've actually seen. I really do think they are quite impressive. So yeah, let's go ahead and pretty much undo these and get these off for sure. Oh yeah, there we go. There's one. So all right, and let's get. It's gonna take a minute. So there we go. And yeah, look at that. Back to, of course, my ballet slippers and everything. So yeah, I guess give it to what I'm actually seeing. I think they actually do function quite well for sure. And I really do love the way they actually turned out for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much everything that I can say for, of course, these pair of dance booties for sure. So yeah, I guess overall, despite that massive flaw that I actually have, and of course with these not functioning outdoors for sure, I really do think they actually are quite impressive for sure. And I really do love the way they actually turned out. I think with, of course, what I've actually seen, they really do function quite well, and of course protecting my ballet slippers and keeping my feet nice and warm for sure, especially if you want to do warm-ups for sure before getting right on to practice, or of course a performance for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I guess my only complaint is that I do kind of wish, much like the ones I talked about previously, that these would actually function outdoors for sure, so that way things will actually be a lot more easier for me to handle for sure. But I guess for what it is, I really do think these are actually meant to be used the way they're meant to be used for sure, and just, well, actually pretty much be functional indoors for sure, and only be used for practice for sure, to which, yeah, not just practice, but also warm-ups for sure, to which I guess it's kind of understandable nonetheless for sure, but I guess it is what it is from what I can gather. So, but yeah, regardless on that, I still think they actually are quite impressive to actually look at for sure, and I still want to recommend it nonetheless for sure. So yeah, if you actually got the time, I say definitely check these out for sure. And for one part of me is kind of feel a little bummed out in, of course, not being able to use these outdoors. I'm still gonna put them to a good use for other purposes for sure. But I'll definitely pretty much we'll definitely have to wait until later on down the road once we do finally get things sorted out for sure. So yeah, regardless of that, I still think they actually are worth it nonetheless. So yeah. And I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments down below. I would love to know on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and, well, now that we finally got those out of the way, I do believe I have one other thing that's ballet related that I think might be worthy enough for me to talk about in the next episode. But you're gonna have to wait and see later on down the road for sure to know exactly what it is. So yeah, but I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is SamAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, Ackley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.